All right, so there's going to come a time when your horse is going to give you an incorrect response to what you're asking him to do, like right now. All right, so what I'm going to do, you have to have a way of telling your horse that's the wrong response. And the way to do that is to have a way of saying to the horse, this is wrong, try this again. The way I teach that, what I call that is called deletion. Deletion is basically telling the horse that what you've just done is incorrect and try your response again. So let's say, for instance, that Bud wants to move forward with his outside front leg first. So I'm going to set him up that way so it gives me that incorrect response so I can show you what I'm doing here. All right, right there, Bud. All right, so I tap Bud and he gives me the wrong response. I'm not going to allow him just to keep on walking. I'm going to stop his feet immediately, back him up, all right, back to the point where we started from, and start all over again. All right, so I'm going to say go forward with this leg. That's the leg that I want. I'm going to allow him to do that for a little while. All right, I'm going to stop him, back him up again. Now again, we're going to work through this program again. We're starting out at basic control, which is stop, go, turn left and right, back up and stand still. And then we're going to work through lightness. Lightness is relaxation, flexion, and strength. Okay, we're going to work through all those little pieces. And now with Bud, what I'm looking for is for his head to drop low. If my dressage whip is his head, I'm going to have his head about level with my dressage whip, about level with his, oh, sorry, buddy, level with his withers there, okay? And then flexion is I want his head just a little bit to the inside. I want a nice little banana curve to his body, so when he walks around me in that circle, I want a nice, soft circle in front of me. And then strength and lightness is not only the strength of the horse, but the strength of those responses. I want those responses to be much clearer, much more concise in the horse. All right. Now the other thing we're going to work with Bud is rhythm. Rhythm also teaches Bud to actually go forward. All right. Spot 2 is where we're going to use that, and to get horse in rhythm. And Bud's not going to do this for us, but we're going to say take a bigger step here. Take a bigger step. Actually did pretty well. All right. Now stop your feet and back up. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good boy. We're going to continue on with that for a while until we get it right and he's doing things correctly. Now we're also going to do a couple different things. I'm going to teach him to go forward, stop, and do a circle around me here. All right. Now a lot of you are going to be wanting to do this, walking with your horse and kind of leading him out here like this. All right. See my hands at? I don't want you there. All right. I want you in a neutral position as you're asking him to back up, and Bud's going to show me a little bit of incorrect behaviors here, and that's fine. All right. There's also a thing that's going to happen to some of you guys' horses. If they've been doing this for a while, they're going to start using what's called a frustration effect. Frustration effect is simply that the horse is frustrated with the position, or the cues that he's been given, and now because we're changing them, he's going to start showing even worse behaviors, like so. All right, and say that's the wrong response I'm looking for. So we have to say this is the right response. Set him up for success. Say go forward. Now come around me. Now when you go around me, I want to see his head down, my hands in a neutral position. I'm kind of just spinning in a circle here, allowing him to walk. If he stalls out at any point in time, I'm going to use spot 1 and say go forward again. I'm going to do this on the left side 5 to 7 times correctly, and then I'm going to switch to the right side. All right, switch to the right side with Bud. Now I'm looking for the exact same responses from Bud from the left as from the right. If I tap him here on the right side, I want to see not the left leg come forward this time, buddy, but not the left leg. Again, we're going to use deletion. We use spot 3, say that's the wrong response. That's the wrong response. Move your hips back over there. Good boy. This is the leg I want to move first. Okay, good boy. All right, I'm going to take him, keep walking him forward a couple steps, and I'm going to say, Bud, now we got to back up a couple steps. Stop your feet and back up. All right. Now I know this looks a little hard for some of you to do, but it really is not. You're going to use only as much pressure as you have to be able to teach him to back away. All right. Back his leg. Good boy. Set him up for success. Say come forward and keep your head on that side of my body. All right. What is he going to want to do every single time? Is this. All right. Now, one thing you need to be real careful of is if you decide to go ahead and do what I just did, put yourself in a position where you know your lead rope's going to come loose. All right, there I wasn't real sure that lead rope was going to come loose, so I need to be real careful and real cognizant about that. All right, so just kind of drape it there. Wrong response. Back up. One more step. Good boy. Wrong response. This is real common for them to start doing on the right side, because they know that their right response is on the left side, is to move forward when they feel pressure. All right, now back up, Mr. Bud. Okay, good boy. All right. Now your right side is always going to be worse than your left side, because most people don't work on that right side of the horse.